So hi everyone. Today we're doing a tree plan for real estate example. The tree plan add is using an Excel platform to use to make a decision making process, make it more easy. So right now we will be use that some formula inside of that adds, and also it will be help us to which one will be profitable or which ones will be not. So we're starting at to add a tree plan in our Excel table. So we're adding new one. So we have a two branch because one is purchasing apartment and the other one is buy a land. So I will be right there. Purchase apartment, and the other one is buy land. So at starting, we have a $1,160,000. So I'll be right that one. And about the purchase side, if you purchase apartment for it, it will be taken minus $800,000 for us. On the other hand, if we buy a land, it will be minus 200,000 for us. And the other steps. So when we make a purchase apartment, it will be not so easy because if we make a decision right now, it will be much more easy for us, but we need to take the other circumstances to make our decision process. So that's why we need to add the other legs too. So at the we will be start at the easy one because there is only we need to only add a two leg at the purchase apartment side. So we will be add 2-1 because these are is if we purchase apartments, there will be a growth and non-growth side. So the growth means population growth. So it will be help us if we bought an apartment inside of that area, and if the population will be growth, it will be make a count for us. But if it will be not, it will be not advantage for us. It will be counts, not pros. And non-growth. And on that, it's the percentage, like if it will be growth like a 60% and non-growth will be 40%. And when we calculate it, we will be earn like a $2 million. On the other hand, $225,000. So, and also we will be have a calculation in here, just like make a $2 million duplicate with the 60% and plus 0.4 duplicate with the 800, and it will be cost like a minus, like not minus, just make $490,000 for us. And on that age, that will be cost minus 575,000 if you make a purchase apartment, and also if the when we purchase an apartment and it will be growth, we will be earn like $1,200 million. But if the population is not growth, it will be a disaster for us because we're using lots of money, like we're losing minus 575,000. At the buy land side, sorry, I need to write that $1,160,000. On the other, at the buy land side, we have two. So first one is if the population will be growing in 3 years growth, and if the population will be not growing in 3 year. So I will be add with points, and also at the other side, like 3-year growth, and also 3-year not growth. And also at the growth side, if it will be growth in a trail, we can still have a huge chance to we will be build an apartment on our land, or we will be sell our land. So sell land, and also build. So on the other hand, if the 3-year the populations will be not growing in a 3-year, we have a step two. And these are, first one is will we develop it commercially to attract people to area which our land is located, develop commercially, and we will be left it and give up and also sell our lands again. So if you're doing development commercially, still we have a two. So we can do if it will be growth or not. Growth or not growth. So we'll be check this out to buy land. I forget about it. Okay. If it will be growth in the 3-year, this percentage will be a 60% again, and the other one is like 40%. 0 point. And also, yeah, sorry. So it will be like making 1,540,000 for us, and we have the same calculation, like duplicate with the 60%, and also we duplicate it with the 40%, and it will be cost like a $590,000 for us. And still we can choose, like, we hope it will be growth in 3-year, and if it will be growth, the building apartment cost will be a minus 800,000, which is the same for the purchase apartment, because they're still the same things. Well, we are not adding some inflation stuff or this kind of stuff. We just calculate in the same year code, same conditions. I'm sorry. So that's why it's just only cost $800,000. And it will be like, if it will be work, we earning $1,540,000. But also we can sell our land. So if we try to sell our lands, it's make a $450,000, and it will be earned like $250,000. Yes. And also, if we build an apartment inside of field, still we have a step two, because it will be rising, like it can be growth again and not growth. We're talking about our apartment, so it's just like someone can both flat inside of it or not. So we have to calculate this side too. So growth and non-growth. At the growth side, it's just make a $5 million for us, like five, and also it's been like $2,000 at the other hand, because our percentages are 0.8. I calculate these at the near at my paper. That's why I didn't write something inside of here, and I didn't show it to you, because it's just making the percentage calculation again, like duplicated with the 80%, and also plus with minus 2, duplicated with the 2%, which will be cost for us. So that's make the calculation for with it. So 700 is a 700 when we make that calculation for the EVA nodule, you can say nodule 6 or 7. It just calculate the same thing for us. But if we will not grow, we will lose money again, because we build an apartment, because we buy a land, and also we waited 3 years to grow, and after that we build an apartment, but our apartment is not growth, so that's why we lose the money again. On the other hand, we buy a land, 3 years we wait, and also we sell land, we just make a profit. It's okay for us. And also when we purchase apartment, and if it will be growth, we again have a profit on it too. But if we not, we couldn't make any profit again. That's why we are looking these step two, which will be much more effortless for us. So we can look to if it's not will be growth in a 3 year. So if it will be not in a grow in a 3 year, we have to do a development commercially or sell a land. So at the sell a land, we can still sell our land $210,000. So we just purchased 200,000. That's why we still make profit, but not much as our expectation. We're still making, but it's not the best option, I think. And also sell land, yeah, 10,000. At the development, at the year, and also we will wait, and if we sell, we still earning some money because in a 3 year our land is value is increased. That's why we make profits, and that profit will be $590,000 again. At the commercially side, it will be cost for us, and this cost is just only, I think, just only $600,000. Yeah, and also we still making earning like because we still have our land still afford for $590,000. So that's why it's just adding. And we will be calculate for that side if it's not will be growth and also growth. So at the growth side, this percentage will be 70%, and the other one 30. Sorry. Yeah. At that, if it will be growth, at that it will be growth. It will be cost for us, like not cost. We will be earn like a $2,300,000. Yeah, and we will be earn like $1,050,000 because we spent also the 600 for commercially, and we spent also buy a land for that one. And when we minus these all stuff, when we minus our cost to our earning, we will be profit like $1,500,000 on that step. But if it will be not a growth, I think we will be lose some money, but not that much to not that step, like, because in that step we build an apartment also and start working. We waited 3 years, but the building apartment is not working, and also the building apartment is too much for us, and we didn't make any expectation on it. And also, if we build an apartment on the land loses its value, because if we leave it alone, like we leave it empty, someone can buy that land and use it for another purpose. But if you build an apartment, that land needs to be used for an apartment and living. So that's why we lost more than the other steps. So if it will be not growth, it will be like $1 million. But we still make a profit. But I think that's profit will be not enough, because it will be like only $200,000. And I think that's it for the whole steps. So when we look at the bigger picture, then we starting. So we make a purchase apartment part. We grow, yeah. Okay, and also we need to write that one too. I think right now it's okay for now. Yeah. So we're starting with the $1,160,000 first, and we have a two way to make that investment at the real estate site. So we will be purchase apartment or buy a land. So if you purchase apartment, it will be cost $800,000, and if you buy a land, it will be cost $200,000 for us. When we're doing that, it just make a dollar, yeah. And if it will be not growth, yeah. When we purchase apartments, we can earn some money about on it, because if it will be growth, yeah, we can make a $120,000, but it will be not growth. It will be disaster for us. 5-year, 3 rates. So we're talking inside of here too. If it will be growth in the 3-year, it will be duplicate for us, but it will be not growth. It will be shame for us too also. Yeah, and that's it. So I'm just checking the number are they correct or not, because maybe I will be do mistakes while taking a recording, because it's not so stressed, but I think I will be do because we have a lot of stuff in here. So that's why I'm so sorry for that, but I'm just checking the numbers. Are they correct or not? Also, I calculated it with my paper. And I think, yeah, these all are, yeah, these are correct. And when we check at the end of it, I'm just checking again. So land development, sorry, yeah, we make that mistake because normally the growth will be only 0.3 and non-growth will be 0.7 because we are doing develop a commercial inside of it and we attract people. That's why the percentage will be changed to maybe it will be not working on it. So right now these are all correct. And if you want to make more profit on it, we need to choose a building, buy a land 3 years after we will be build an apartment. Because in that site, if you purchase apartment directly, yeah, it will be really good for us, but the landing price. So that's why we exactly said these lands only can use for apartment. But if we buy a land first and then after 3 years, our building apartment cost is still same. So that's why inside of that 3 year, we're not making anything at the land. And we can say if you buy our land, you can use whatever you want inside of the permission of the government. So that's why we earning money inside of that 3 year. And also we build an apartment and that apartment will be growth in a 80 percentage. And that's why we're making more profit than the other sites. So inside of our TreePlan real estate example, we need to choose the buy a land, 3 years wait, build apartment and growth.